Right, grade 3s, today we're going to be starting a new project. In this project, we're going to be drawing a mountain scene. We're going to be using the following materials: monomies, pencil, white crayon if you've got, and watercolor paints. So you're going to start off by drawing your mountains, and what you want to do is you want to make sure that your lines end somewhere, either at the end of the page or they end on another line. You can do pointy mountains, or you can do ones that look more like rolling hills, so they make curved lines. And once you've done that, you only want it to go to about halfway through your page. Then you're going to add snow. You can use curved lines for the snow, or you can use pointy lines to make it look harsher. Then you're going to do your semicircle for your sun, and you're going to do a couple of lines in your sun to divide it into spaces, because we're going to use those spaces to add patterns. If you draw a really wonky looking sun like mine, you can just add another line to it and fix it up, no problem. Make a mistake, make a plan. Then you're going to add curved lines for your sun, the rays that are coming out of the sun, and then another line coming out of it from the same point, so that it creates almost like a bit of a pizza slice for the sun rays at the top. Now, when we come to making our patterns for our mountain and our sun, we've got our color wheel, and our color wheel is divided into two halves. We've got the one half, which makes up the warm colors, red, orange, and yellow, and we're going to use that for our sun and the sun's rays. And then we've got our cool colors, which are green, blue, and purple, that we're going to use for our mountains. So when we're using patterns, a pattern is anything that repeats itself. Here's a couple of examples on this page. And you're going to use those patterns to fill up your spaces in your mountains, and later also for your sun and the sun's rays. We want to use different patterns for different areas. So every area that's surrounded by black lines is an area, and you want to use different patterns for each of those. All the mountains, only cool colors, blue, green, and purple, and the sun and the rays, we're only using warm colors of orange, pink, red, and yellow. Pink is a bit of the wonky one because pink isn't actually on the color wheel, but pink is made with red mixed with white. Okay. Before you get started with painting, remember to take the white crayon and color over those snow peaks on the top of your mountains if you've got a white crayon. If not, just paint carefully. Then you're going to take your watercolor paints, and you're going to again stick with your warm colors for the sun, and you're going to paint over those monomies, and they're going to stick out nicely with the watercolor paints. If you want your colors to pop a little bit more, you're going to use less water, and if you want really soft, nice colors, then you're going to use a little bit more water. Make sure that you're using quite a small brush for this, because otherwise it's going to get all over the place. Right. Remember to keep those warm colors for the sun and those cool colors for the mountains, because they're covered with snow, guys. They're cold, cool mountains, hot sun. That's how you remember. And there we have it, finishing touches, and we are all done. Your beautiful painting is pretty much complete. Excellent. You can maybe go over those black lines again one more time if you need to. Otherwise, stick that baby on the fridge.
Thanks to the internet, where I found the picture that I got this inspiration from. It didn't have a name on it, otherwise I would love to give credit. Matthew Mole for the background music, all rights reserved.